Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the SAT. This is Chapter 4, Lesson 31, the last of the chapter. Last time, sentences with too little. Today, the opposite. Sentences with too much, crammed together, run-ons. Now, the opposite of a fragment, which had too little, a run-on has too much crammed together. A run-on sentence jams two or more complete sentences into one, without joining them correctly. There are two main types. A comma splice joins two main clauses with only a comma. A fused sentence joins them with no punctuation at all. Either way, two complete clauses need real punctuation between them. Let's see both types clearly. A comma splice. The river rose, the bridge closed. Two complete clauses. The river rose and the bridge closed, joined by nothing but a comma. That's wrong. A fused sentence. The river rose, the bridge closed. Same two clauses, but now with no punctuation between them at all. Also wrong. In both cases, two complete clauses are jammed together without a proper join. Whenever you find a run-on, you have three good fixes. 1. Make it two separate sentences with a period. The river rose, the bridge closed. 2. Add a comma plus a coordinating conjunction, one of the FANBOYS. The river rose and the bridge closed. 3. Use a semicolon. The river rose, the bridge closed. Period, comma and conjunction, or semicolon. Pick whichever fits the flow you want. Here's a trap the test loves. Words like then, however, and therefore feel like they can join two clauses with a comma, but they can't. The squirrel zigzagged across the lawn. Then it dashed up a tree. Then is not a coordinating conjunction. It's an adverb. So a comma plus then is still a comma splice, still a run-on. The fix is a semicolon. The squirrel zigzagged. Then it dashed up a tree. So don't be fooled by then or however. They don't earn a comma. Let's put it together. Fish sleep. They don't close their eyes. Two complete clauses. Fish sleep, and they don't close their eyes, joined by only a comma. That's a comma splice, a run-on. To fix it, add a coordinating conjunction. Fish sleep, but they don't close their eyes. Now the two clauses are joined correctly. Let's practice. Decide whether each sentence is a run-on or punctuated correctly. Watch for comma splices, especially with then. Pause and try before I answer. The snow was gray, and so was the sky. A comma plus the coordinating conjunction and correctly joins the two clauses, so it's correct. There are 17 species of penguins. Emperor penguins are the largest. Two complete clauses joined by only a comma. That's a comma splice, so it's a run-on. The squirrel zigzagged across the lawn. Then it dashed up a tree. Then is not a coordinating conjunction, so a comma alone leaves a comma splice, so it's a run-on. Now each one is a run-on. Choose the revision that fixes it correctly. Pause and try each. Fish sleep. They don't close their eyes. Adding a coordinating conjunction, but, after the comma, joins the clauses correctly. Then wouldn't work, and removing the comma would only fuse them. So the answer is add but after the comma. Songbird numbers are falling. There is still time to act. A semicolon correctly links these two closely related clauses. So the answer is use a semicolon. Those are purple martins. They are the biggest swallows. Splitting this into two separate sentences with a period fixes the run-on cleanly. So the answer is make two sentences. Let's bring it together. A run-on jams two main clauses together, either with just a comma splice, or with nothing at all, a fused sentence. You can fix it three ways. Make two sentences, add a comma plus a coordinating conjunction, or use a semicolon. And beware the trap. Words like then, however, and therefore can't join two clauses with only a comma. That completes Chapter 4. Wonderful work. In Lesson 32, we begin Chapter 5 with the principal parts of regular verbs.